Jeannie.
Yes, Blake.
I have something to tell you.
What is it, Blake?
We can't get around this one.
What is it, buddy?
There is an elephant in the room.
What?
We try to get around it all the time, but not this time. Elephant in the room. Well, it's really kind of, it looks like we're under the elephant. You can't see it quite yet.
Let me help the viewers out.
Okay, welcome to our field trip. Field trip Friday. We have gone to a place called Lucy.
And here is the underside of Lucy the elephant.
Lucy is a national what?
Treasure.
Treasure. Well, no, really, a landmark.
It's a landmark.
An official national landmark.
Look, and here's some of her toes. She has painted toes. Yeah, so...
She's part of South Jersey's story. She was built by a man who was trying to attract people to the area.
Let's go around to the front, Blake.
He owned a lot of land.
We're right at the ocean, as you guys can see.
We're in Margate. And Lucy the elephant lives in Margate. She's been here a long time, been restored. She was moved one time to this location.
Was she?
Yeah,
she
see that
else?
building over there? She was in the middle of that building.
Oh.
And they moved her to
Why
this
didn't they
location.
just put that building over
Because they were
here?
going to tear her down.
Oh.
That person who was building that building was going to tear her down.
So when was that, like the 1970s or something?
Yeah. And
there's her eye. She's got like a window at her eye.
They moved her here. And basically, she was just built to be a spectacle. But the cool thing is...
Well, and to sell land, right?
Yeah, to sell land, to attract visitors. And she's been doing it for a lot of years. The beautiful thing is there's a beautiful room on the inside of her belly.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And you know what? Viewers, Blake and I would totally love to show it to you, but we're too cheap.
She costs a lot of money to go in.
Yeah, it's $8 a piece, and you have to wait. Actually, part of it's that you have to wait. You can only go on a tour. And are you gonna put me on the camera now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
So see, Jeannie's
can you see me right there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I should look at the.
So yeah, you can go on a tour. Oh, hi Blake. And getting a good shot of
Yeah, and you too.
And also, what's neat is if you live around here and you can actually rent her out for the night. You can have a party in her, or you can even stay the night. And like Cub Scout, and Girl Scout groups and things can do that. But what I need to know now is theologically, Blake.
The elephant in the room. The elephant in the room. Well, let's take a walk. We'll go around her. We'll go out beside her. And you know, earlier this week, Jeannie,
yes,
we were talking about grace.
Yeah.
And I think grace is the big elephant in the room. And we spend a lot of time as human beings. And
why do you? I mean, when that saying, the elephant in the room, is here. Let's set this up over here.
Okay, we'll get you back. You need a. Here, we're gonna follow her over into the alley. Here. Nice. Okay, and then look, I want them to see the whole thing. So we're gonna back up a little bit so you see the perspective of it.
I mean,
so there's a regular sized truck, and there's Lucy.
The elephant in the room is when there's an issue that nobody really wants to talk about.
Yes.
Because it's too uncomfortable. So
I can
tell me a little bit about why you feel grace is that way. Blake?
Grace is the elephant in the room. Here, let's get Lucy in the background.
Okay, there you go.
Grace is the elephant in the room because we spend so much time telling each other how we should be, what we should do in order for God to fully love us.
Exactly.
And we keep doing, we make lists, we argue, we debate, and the big elephant in the room is God keeps saying, hello, it's Grace, I already love you, baby. And we have a big elephant in South Jersey.
Right, so let's name the elephant, let's claim the elephant.
Let's claim the elephant.
And let's say, you know, let's stop doing this to each other. Here, if we walk back by the gates, then okay, stop, wait, actually come closer, come closer, come closer. Good, that's good.
All right, welcome to Lucy.
All right, and I think that is huge, because what we do is we sort of see our own brokenness and our own sins as not that much of a big deal, but the other ones that other people have are obviously bigger, right?
Yeah.
And the truth is, there's nothing that we can do to make God love us more than God already does.
God already does. That's the elephant in the room.
And there's nothing that we can do to make God love us less.
Exactly. The elephant in the room.
So the elephant in the room is grace, and let's just welcome the elephant and accept the elephant and love it for its fabulousness.
Okay, I got a side of the elephant we gotta go see. It's my favorite part of the elephant. Let's go this way.
Oh, Blake, you are such a cheeky chappy. That's the thing up the top. I think it's called the howdah.
A howdah?
A howdah.
My mother and I went on the howdah when she visited here.
Oh, cool.
We went in the room. You
Yeah.
can peek out her little
I'd love this to be
window.
my house.
It would be fun. Jeannie, tell them about the storm that came in. Is
Well,
nothing happened?
yes, I did want to mention that I was not in town when Hurricane Sandy came, just because we didn't want to get hurt. So the whole time that I was in the hotel in Pennsylvania, hello Blake, watching the news, watching the footage of Hurricane Sandy like everyone else, I was really, really worried. And this is Blake's
That's
favorite
my favorite
view.
part. The behind.
Yeah, and it's too bad that's not the bathroom. But it's not. And
It's
there's
a
her
really.
tail. There's
You
her
can
tail.
almost see. They have a skylight
There's-
in there.
yeah, the skylight
inside.
underneath the
You can
howdah.
see the
Yeah.
room through
It's
that
pretty
window.
cool. It's like a big ballroom in a way.
Yeah, it's a really
I
cool
do
room.
think that somebody did live in it for a little while,
They did. There was a brief
and then
resident.
but at first it was just the office for the realtor. And do we have a year for her?
Well, Jeannie, you should ask that question. I have my trusty Lucy brochure that I got, and yes, what does it say? Well, I know that in 1976 she was designated a national landmark, and she's one of the oldest surviving example of a zoomorphic architecture. That's
Nice.
pretty cool. I don't see
My
a
guess,
beginning
my
date.
guess is going to be 19.
Well, by the
13.
60s, she already had some
See,
physical
now,
issues.
Viewers, this would all be answered if we paid the $16 to go in.
Yeah.
But we don't have time, sadly, because like I said, they only do a couple of tours a day, and we're not here at the right tour time.
All right, so
But
you're going to
you
end
can
us
go
out.
on Facebook. All right, so I'll end you out exploring Lucy the elephant and thinking about the elephant in the room, grace. Don't be afraid of accepting it. Don't be afraid of knowing that God loves you just as you are, because God loves you just as you are. How can you help but love other people in the same kind of way? Grace. It's a wonderful thing.
I don't know if we're in it or not, but
Sure we are.
okay, let's turn around. One minute.
Be a blessing, because you are blessed.
Come join us next week. We're going to be right back here telling you some wonderful things.
Uh-huh.
We love you.
Love you to bits. Have a fun Friday.
Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.
That was pretty fun.